We're here with head men's basketball coach Isaiah Cavaco for his weekly check-in right here on GoYo.com. Coach, you guys end 2012 here with a little momentum, winning 2 in a row and 3 out of the last 4, including a nice non-conference win last night against Grove City. But talk about those 2 conference victories we got here over the last week against both Denison and Hiram.
The Hiram game was great. We got off to a really nice start offensively, and basically just kind of held on for dear life at that point. I think the staple and the identity of our team right now is just toughness, defense. Obviously we need to play the game kind of in the 50s right now until our offense clicks in and our bench can really develop. But to go on the road and get a conference win is always huge. We haven't done it probably 18 to 20 months or something like that. So that was a big win for our guys. And then with Denison, I thought we had a nice game plan going up against DeMond Hale, who I think is one of the best players in the league. And we were able to contain him. And I thought that was kind of the key to winning that one.
Yeah, and then, last night as well, too, a good way to end the first part of the season here. Hard-fought victory, a lot of turnovers in that ballgame, but you were able to overcome that and still hang on for a nice win.
I think because we're playing, mostly just 6 guys for the majority of the game. I think fatigue set in a little bit. Like you said, we're playing so many games here. I think we had 3 in 5 days. And so I think that contributed to the turnovers and us being sloppy. But they didn't use it as an excuse. They made the plays that they needed to make down the stretch and got the stops ultimately that we needed. So, yeah, it was a great way to end the year.
Why don't you talk about, the maturation process of the team from, that opening weekend where you look like, oh, boy, we're in for a long season here to where we are now, sitting at 4-6 in this first semester.
Everybody had to take on a new role. We thought freshmen were going to play a big part, and obviously Ollie and Campbell are doing that. But I think we were playing more guys. We didn't know exactly what to expect and what we could ask out of everybody. We shortened the rotation a little bit, and that's helped. And I think Josh Merritt last year was kind of a security blanket for everybody. Andrew never had to be the go-to guy. Jeff could just kind of hide in the corner and spot shoot. And now these guys have matured and developed into being all-around players, and I think that's part of the turnaround. And Austin Little has really established himself as a go-to scorer, at least in stretches. He can make some threes in a row. So I think everyone's just figuring out what their roles are, what they're capable of, and hopefully they can continue to grow.
Yeah, and I was looking ahead here. Something we have to deal with is this long extended break, going to reading period, and then finals, and then the holiday break. So we're going to be back in action until January 3rd. So it's almost a 3-week layoff. Something that we have to deal with here at Oberlin. Other teams don't necessarily have to deal with. So how do we try to keep this positive momentum rolling here over this long stretch?
Well, I think we have really good leadership. Our 3 captains, Andrew, Jeff, and Emmanuel, they've done a great job getting our guys ready for the season, and I think they'll do a great job staying on the rest of the team, about staying in shape, getting in the gym. Obviously, we're not allowed to practice with them until probably December 30th. But I think those guys will make sure that folks stay in shape. And, it just goes down to how much you want it, how bad you want to be a good team and how much you want to pick up where we left off.
Thanks, Coach, and happy holidays to you.
All right, thanks.